yeah. Hey everybody, it's QuiteGoneJin here with a little bit of Would You Rather. It's an either or question game. It's a browser game. You can check it out yourself at either.io. And that's it. Let's get into it. Would I rather wear high heels or wear a dress? Oh, that's not even a tough question. A dress. Yeah, of course I'd rather wear a dress. What about everybody else? Yeah. My God, high heels look so painful. I put on climbing shoes before and they just crush your toes. And I imagine actually having a heel attached to that at the same time and gravity pushing your feet down. Oh God, no. I've worn a dress before. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I worked at a retail store. I was in my 20-somethings and it had a raver clothing line. So it had this big denim dress that went from your waist all the way to the floor. My girlfriend at the time and I had a conversation about how good she looked in it. And I said I would probably look better in it. And I was wrong. And she bet me that I wouldn't wear just it around the store for 2 minutes while working there. And she lost. And I lost my job. No one was around. The boss was not around, so I did not lose my job. But it was a fun sight. Oh my God. Would you rather absolutely reek of armpits for the rest of your life or lose your sense of smell completely? I'd rather lose my sense of smell. Yeah, I'm considerate of other people. Ew. Yeah, everybody else agreed, of course. Get gas every time you are around the sex you are attracted to or burp after every time you kiss. Oh, come on. That's not fair. Not at all. Every time you kiss. I mean, okay. Do you burp while you're kissing? Because I can hold a fart for quite a while and then just go to the washroom and fart. I think I'd rather get gas. Everyone else agrees. What if your farts don't stink? Do you ever think of that? What if they're silent and not stinky? There's underwear out there that will remove the stink of your farts. It's expensive, but I would buy that and I'd be Farty McGee instead of burpee in your mouth guy. Something's wrong with you people. Who wants to burp in someone's mouth? Ugh. Feel like you have to sneeze all the time. Feel like you're about to fall all the time. Sneeze? 50-50. Eat your own hand. Eat a loved one's eye. Do I have to tear the eye out? Is it working on its own? Like the loved one part makes me think that like you're supposed to feel guilt. What if the eye's already out? And like, I'll eat her eyeball. I'm the only one. Okay. I'm sorry, loved ones. But your eye or my hand? Be in the Summer Olympics? Be in the winter. Snowboarding. It must be a Canadian thing. Come on, snowboarding, guys. In the Summer Olympics, you'd be one of those guys in the pole vaulting competition that screws up and doesn't get over the pole and like falls down and lands on your head. You really want that to happen? Oh, be a cyborg or be an animal-human fusion thingy. Oh, it depends on the animal. And it depends on the powers you get. Come on, you're asking a nerdy gamer. We need details. I need details. Be a cyborg? Does my thing still work? That's the first question. Be an animal-human fusion thing? Do I always look like an animal-human fusion thing? What do I look like in both of these? What are my powers? That's not fair. I'm not even going to answer it. Oh, you want to know what everyone else answered. I'm going to go for animal. I want to be 1/3 pug, 1/3 hawk, and 1/3 human. That'd be adorable or scary as shit. Have her die of terminal cancer at 18. Have her get kidnapped and sold into the sex trade at 18. I don't know who her is. I don't want either. Can I take a pass? Does she escape the sex trade? Does she get out of cancer? Oh, she dies of cancer. Death of cancer, for sure. Or the sex trade. Maybe she gets out of the sex trade and heals mentally, becomes a whole person again. No, I don't want to wish that on. I can't even wish that on anyone. I don't even want to know what I want to know what other people said. I'm gonna assume she's got strong fortitude and she gets out of the sex trade and mentally heals. No, I'm wrong. I think that's to assuade this person's guilt so they don't say, oh, I wish someone got put in the sex trade. Whereas my mentality is she's still alive and she has the chance to mentally heal after something horrifying, whereas this is something horrifying that just ends your life. I don't know, what do you think? That's a tough one. Walk across a mile of hot burning coals. Walk across a mile of Legos. Ow. Oh God. A mile? You'd have no feet left. You'd have no feet left there either. It doesn't say you have to not wear anything. Oh. Oh. Be blind or be dumb. Oh, blind. Really? People would rather be dumb? Oh God. I'm not saying I am a person of incredible intelligence, maybe above average at the least, but that's something I would want to hold on to for the rest of my days. Your partner have a homosexual affair. Your partner have a heterosexual affair. Neither. One's just as bad as the other. I don't even know that this is important. There shouldn't be a distinguishment. I'm just going to click because I want to know what other people say. They would rather, of course, especially if it's dudes, like, oh, it's sexy for her to make out with a girl. No, it's not. If she makes out with a girl and she likes it enough, then she's not with you anymore. She's with a girl. It doesn't matter who the affair is with. Once that happens, the relationship is over, period. Be in a car, for me, absolutely, I draw no distinction, and I do not give second chances. Be in a car accident that kills only you. Be responsible for a car accident where you live, but your 5 closest friends that nope. Be unable to open doors unassisted. Be unable to climb stairs unassisted. That would take less time to get someone's assistance for a door. And you could probably hide the fact that you can't get there without help. Although you can avoid stairs and take the climby thingies, escalators. Die on the Hindenburg or the Titanic. Oh, okay, so burn to death or drown. I want to say Hindenburg because maybe you'll blow up and die quickly. No, people disagree. They'd be Calvin or Hobbes. Oh my God. Well, Calvin's so intelligent and hilarious and imaginative, and Hobbes is a stuffed tiger. Do I get to be a live tiger? I want to say Calvin, because he's so cool. Go swimming with sharks, go swimming with alligators. Oh my God, sharks. Wait, sharks don't always attack people, right? Depends on the sharks. There are sharks out there that don't kill people. So yeah, I'm bending the rules here. In an unlucky survival situation, would you rather go swimming with sharks or alligators? Alligators are gonna fucking kill you, for sure. Not all sharks would. Pretty sure there's some sharks out there that don't eat people. Kill yourself or push a button and have a random 10,000 people. Oh God. Wow. Wow. Some people are very truthful with their selfishness. I couldn't. Imagine living the rest of your life knowing you killed 10,000 people. In retrospect, I think a lot of people would change their mind, I think. Because that would ruin the quality of your life mentally forever. Work at the FBI or the CIA. This is Flowers by Irene, right? Yeah? The Federal Bureau of Investigations. I don't know. In TV shows, the FBI guys always hate the CIA guys. And they're always kind of the bad guys. But they have jurisdiction. You have no jurisdiction here. I want jurisdiction. Stab yourself in the stomach with a 5-inch blade or cut off the tips of all of your own. You guys are dicks. No one wants to answer that question. Oh my God. I just want to know the answer. You're dead there. Really? You'd rather die. Oh, well, I've lost the tip of a finger. I got put back on. Which one was it again? I was really young. I picked up a ceramic. I was at a beach throwing rocks, and I picked up a ceramic something, and I didn't realize I had a sharp edge, and I tossed it, and it took the tip of my finger, and all I have was a little tiny scar from it because I was so young. Live in the past or live in the future? Neither. I have this nagging fear that the future is going to be freaking terrible the way the world's going right now. I have like an overwhelming concern for the future of this planet. Maybe it's the internet. Maybe it's all the apocalypse movies. Maybe it's the constant fear of natural resources and climate change. But the future is pretty scary. It's more scary than it is exciting for me. I don't know. What about you guys? I think I'd rather live in the past. Wow. I must have an unpopular fear of the future. Get shot or stabbed? Well, do you see? I think stabbed. If you see it coming, you can probably... Wow. So I used to teach Kung Fu and have taken a handful of other martial arts. And if you see a stab coming, you can, get your limbs in front of it and get stabbed somewhere that's not critical, where you can't do that with a gunshot. So I completely disagree with everybody else. 75% people. I think they're like, oh, you get shot and it's just done. And they're probably thinking you can't control where it happens. I'd rather get stabbed because I think I would survive. The ability to have full control over your dreams. Never have to sleep. Oh my. I have a fair bit of control in my dreams. And it's not bad, but I'm a light sleeper. and I wish I could sleep better. Imagine if you never had to sleep. Does that mean you're never tired and you never have the negative effects? Because I would go with that. Wow, other people. Okay, so I already have that. Mostly. I'd say about 60-70% of the time I can control my dreams. If I have a nightmare, I can turn the emotions in a nightmare into positive. And I have the ability to fly in all of my dreams, as well as force grab stuff, like just grab stuff and make things go into my hand. This is things I can do in all my dreams. I can't stop myself from randomly being naked, but I also am very aware of when I'm dreaming. Like almost anytime something happens in a dream that shouldn't happen or that can't happen in real life, I am immediately aware that I'm dreaming. I wonder if that's only me. I'd rather never sleep. Imagine how much you'd get done if you never had to sleep, ever. Know when you will die, know how you will die. Oh, God. I'd rather know when, so I could live life to the fullest up until then. Although, would that turn you into some weird person who just doesn't give a shit about your life and be like, I can't die until 20 blah blah blah. Or know how you will die. But yeah, I'm assuming you can't avoid either. But if you knew how you would die but not when, you'd constantly be looking over your shoulder for that event. If you knew when you would die, you would just know. Wow. I guess it's 50-50. I would rather, okay, what do you think? I would rather know when I'm gonna die and come to terms with it, as opposed to knowing how you're gonna die and never know when that's gonna happen to you. I might have to edit that. They're coming for me. Watch your parents be murdered in front of you. Murder the parents of another family in front of their children. Oh my God. Why so much murder? So much death. Watch your parents be murdered in front of you. Murder the parents of another family. I can't murder someone. This is out of my control. Parents, I don't want you to be murdered, but I wouldn't have done it. Wow. Selfish. That's so selfish. You'd rather commit murder than, like, I don't want to lose my parents either. Nobody does. Well, most people don't. But you'd rather Oh, that one's hard. That one doesn't sit well with me at all. People, what is wrong with you? Am I wrong? Am I evil to my parents? I'm sorry, parents. I feel like my parents would agree because they're really good people and they would hate to know that someone in their family committed murder. Okay, if I was a parent, I would rather die than have my kid murder someone else's. I don't know, man. Oh my God. Be naked in front of your whole family for 3 hours or run through downtown naked for 5 minutes. I don't really care about either or. I don't care about being naked in front of people, family or not. I don't think my family would care. We're like, guys, I lost a bet. I gotta be naked for the next 3 hours. Sorry, just if it bothers you, don't look. And downtown, you'd get arrested. So I think I read this question a long time ago. They're all about the time. I don't want to get arrested. I don't give a shit about being naked either or. Have 50% of your body burned, 100% of your body tattooed. Oh boy. I think we're going to end on this question, but it's a tough one. 50% of your body burned. I think you would constantly be in pain, plus you'd be really scarred, but you're going to be fully scarred, 100% of your body tattooed too. Oh my. Believe it or not, I think. But you're a full body tattoo. Like that's going to, I don't know, if you're burned 50%, can you control what 50%? How do people disagree with me? It's probably going through the pain of having the burning, whereas tattoos are something you can put up with. But I would not want to have my full body tattooed. Like full body. Your eyelids are tattooed. Your eyelids. All right, guys, that's going to be enough of this. If you found any of these questions interesting, let me know. It's kind of a neat website. Check it out sometime. Have yourself a great day. Thanks kindly. Bye-bye. Thanks for getting all philosophical with me, guys. On the left, me goofing around with my voice, and on the right, my most anticipated games of the upcoming year. Have a good one.